Does anyone have a question they would like to ask?
Stuart,
Yes.
if you're facing a difficult challenge in life, when can you see it as an opportunity to grow?
The moment you face it. I mean, look, difficult situations are only situations that are a little bit stronger than we are. And if we see them as a learning process of using them to grow, all right, I have to get stronger inside. Difficult situations are not necessarily negative situations. They're just opportunities and reminders that we haven't arrived yet. We got to grow. We have more work to do on ourselves. Most people, they give up, they freak out, you understand, they cower, they hide themselves. But one should open and embrace difficult situations. And because every one of them really makes you stronger if you do the work inside. If you don't do the work inside, then they can really tear you apart. So what we study here and practice here is learning how to do that inner work, because there isn't anybody alive who's not going to be confronted by some kind of difficult situation. We grow because of them, or we allow them to just take over and destroy us as people. So I think from the moment they manifest, you have to use them that way. What am I learning here? Where can I get the energy to deal with this stuff that I have to deal with today? I learned many, many years ago, the only place I can get that energy is inside myself. I used to throw myself into outrageous economic situations. I really did, owing, hundreds of thousands of dollars in money and this. And I realized why I was doing that. Stuart needed to grow. Stuart needed to learn how to master this kind of stuff. And then I said, well, how am I going to do this? And I used to go deep inside myself to get the energy to do it. And I do it today too, I mean, I don't have a lot of money, and I literally have built a small museum around myself of Hindu and Buddhist art to just remind me when I walk into this room what I'm doing. So it's really a way of learning. And there isn't anyone, I'll say it again, alive who doesn't go through things that are difficult. And instead of allowing them to take over and destroy us, what can I do to grow to deal with this kind of stuff? I mean, I went through in my life 10 years of literally almost living through the book of Job, where everything was taken away from me, money and everything, students. And I said, well, what do I do? I said, I said, Stuart, you just got to continue to connect with God. That is the only place you're going to get the energy to deal with the things in your karma, in your life. It's a very good question, Larry. And I talk about it a lot. And I think it's something we all go through. And the more you grow, the more difficult the situations become. Trust me. When I was a kid, my only struggle was learning how do I get $38 a month to pay my rent and kill all the cockroaches in my kitchen. I mean, this was my test every day. I mean it when I was a kid. Years later, I'm dealing with huge situations, teaching all over the world, running ashrams, businesses, huge life I had, And how do I do this? I truly had to go and get the energy inside myself through my connection with God, which meant that my chakra system had to keep getting stronger and stronger so I can do this. So difficulty is not negative. Difficulty is an amazing opportunity to grow, and we need to embrace it. It's a reminder. We haven't arrived yet. Where do we get the energy? And in the process of getting that energy, we build a system inside that is strong enough to do three things: connect with God, spirit, work out our karma in the world, and activate Kundalini, which is the pathway to enlightenment.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Does anyone else have a question you would like to ask? I hope this is clear. I don't want to scare people. I just want to kind of allow people to see reality, and how they can cope with reality, deal with it, and get stronger because of the things that come into their life, instead of allowing them to turn us into, and I think it's wonderful to be able to do this. It also eliminates the fear of living. Does anyone else have a question? This was a wonderful class, and I really want to thank everybody for being part of it. The energy was extraordinary today, really transformational. And let's hope we can continue this and keep the classes on this kind of level, and even getting stronger and more nurturing inside all of us. We're here to have a spiritual life, and this little basic exercise that I teach, that I learned from my teacher, is a way to do it. But you can't have a spiritual life until you learn how to deal with all the nonsense that goes on in the world without allowing it to take over and suck you dry. And, does anyone else have a question I would like to ask?
It's 2:00.
Okay, thank you, and God bless you all. And I have so much gratitude to be here and to share this with all of you and to do this work with you. I wish we could do it twice a day, 7 days a week, but impossible. But God bless you. And, there'll be a class on this Thursday, and I hope everybody attends. Also, if you know people that might be interested, I'm always open for new students and to maybe touch another human being that needs this kind of work in order to get their life together. So bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Good day.
Right.
Ciao.